has stayed pretty consistently solid. One of those players who we don't see too often in a top 8, but I feel like we shouldn't be surprised to see him get into a top 8. It looks like today he has to fend off against Zomba's Joker.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, but all jokes aside, yeah, Zomba is absolutely lights out. This kid's gonna be one of the best players in the world, if not already. But yeah, the Joker, obviously, really good character. You know, has their own crazy DLC mechanic. And, you know, a crazy backer as well. A huge backer, actually.
So I have to say, Joker is actually maybe my second favorite character in this entire game. And I think he has every tool necessary at every point in the game. Like, yeah, Arsene is nutty, but Joker, even without Arsene, is a threat. And Zomba just did a fantastic job of showing that.
So is Zomba like only playing Joker today? Because this Joker actually is pretty nice.
Joker's one of those characters where you just get one good hit in, no character can really breathe after that.
Yeah. No, that was actually really tough.
I feel like Ike is especially screwed in this kind of a matchup because you either have to deal with Joker having really good normals for dealing with outranging your sword, which that sucks if you're Ike and you have your sword outranged. But then also, take note of how he returns to stage. Quick Draw and Aether both have active hitboxes. While Arsene's on the field, that Reflect is going to make returning to the stage a nightmare for Mega.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be an interesting spot here. But right now, man, Zomba just continues to build up the damage. I mean, they could be losing a stock here soon if they're not careful, but I expect them to just continue to play their game. Oh, okay. I do like the call out just because I know Jokers love to try and put a lot of pressure on shield. You know, they'll jump over you, get to the other side of the shield, throw out a backer because it's safe. So I do like that attempt from Mega, just kind of like, hey, I know what you want to do. Just do it, man. Let me take the stock from you.
I still think it was a smart decision because one thing to take a note of is that Joker, in spite of everything good about the character, doesn't have the best of out-of-shield options. And if he has his back turned towards you, he can't grab you. So you have nothing to fear. You might as well go for those Renegade options and force Joker to retreat. Or die.
Yeah, that definitely is a good point here. Okay, gonna go for the forward throw. We do have Arsene coming out in just a moment. There we go. Just getting the raw up tilt to close that out. I like the roll read in. So, okay, great stuff from Mega. But now you're at 130 on the second stock here. I don't know what you got to do to kind of keep this going, but it is definitely looking a little bit tough.
Oh, that's a whole lot of Rebel meter.
And we see that back throw off stage. Okay, gonna allow them to get back to ledge.
And the fade back with the up B, another good call. That way you don't have to land with the hitbox.
Yeah, it kind of just gives you free pressure while you're on the ledge for a little bit. But I mean, it's as great of a tool as that is. If you're behind by this much, it's not that great. But we do have a full Rage Ike. I don't know what you were looking for there, but you do got a second chance at life. I don't know for how much longer. There's that counter you were talking about, Hangman. We saw it just come into play right there.
There's just so many situations where Ike is just, there's no cards in hand. Like, there really is no options available to you. But at these earlier percentages, you at least have some sliver of hope. You just got to keep those boots on the ground, and that's exactly what Zomba's trying to prevent. Made really good use of that Arsene.
We always try to get in that pressure off stage, but we've got the 1, 2, 3, and that jab 3 from Ike has gotten buffed. It's actually a kill, a kill move now. So definitely a little bit of a wild scenario, but we are going to see the pressure continue to build up here. Zomba trying to find a way to close out the stock. 98% on Mega. Another big up smash call out, but not going to get the hit they wanted.
There's just really solid composure from Zomba. Like, what I've spoken about Ike with Ajax and with Zone, and one thing that I've garnered from the jab buffs is that jab allows you to have mix-ups on shield now. And it allows you to have more potent grabs.
Yep.
Terrifying to see in action, but Zomba won't let it happen. Definitely not in this game one, as the Joker secures it.
Yeah, no, Ike honestly is still a very good character. They were a great character before, but then like they just kept getting buffed like during the Wi-Fi era, right? And they're solid, man. They got a great kit all around them, and like you mentioned, I think like Ike is there to help make somebody great, right? It's just like there's a lot of Ikes who are doing the job, right? They're playing their character, man. They're having a good time. But I feel like as soon as like somebody from at a higher level picks up Ike to like cover a matchup or two, we'll start to see exactly what type of power this character has.
This is a character that rounds out a character pool nicely.
Oh, yeah.
And the problem is I don't think covering Joker is one of those options. You have a lot that you're able to do because of covering a lot of space and dealing damage in few hits, and Mega's shown that off beautifully in the beginning of this game too.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Ike can do, man. He gets a couple of solid hits, can continuously keep up that pressure. I like holding on to that a little while longer to get the hit, following up with the backer to take that first stock. That's a great turnaround.
That's a Mega stock right there. Like, that's what you have to worry about. You let a good Ike get their game plan off, and it doesn't matter if his combo game isn't big or if his movement is easily readable. He still hits hard, and if he hits you, big damage awaits. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, it is how it works sometimes. It's really interesting seeing how often he's using quick draw for just little bursts of speed across the map. I don't see that a whole lot, but it's really interesting seeing Mega kind of incorporate that into their game. And look at this, man. They are like really turning it up here in this game too.
Like, speed is one of the few factors that Ike just doesn't have going for him too much. And quick draw not only gives Mega that speed, but it also makes it a bit unpredictable as to how he's going to move on Zomba. And calling out Zomba's bluff on how to punish that movement has worked out super well in Mega's favor multiple times already.
Yeah, that is true. And one thing to also keep in mind with quick draw, right? Oh my god, that dash attack is so ridiculous. Another buff move on Ike, by the way. But yeah, one thing to keep in mind with quick draw when you're using it in the air, once you land, like after like the hitbox is out, you can act out of it immediately. Like it's actually insane how fast Ike can just do anything outside of that.
All right, Zomba getting a chance to play, though. Keeping Mega at the ledge, I do think, is a good call, especially when you're able to do that. Just boost the Rebellion meter further and further. Try and have Arsene around, because Arsene will absolutely allow you to equalize the stock deficit. But if Mega continues to play this clean, Game 3 is on the horizon.
I wonder if we'll see the R.O.B potentially come out, but no, here comes Arsene, and this is going to be a big turnaround for him, especially only at 38% now. That's not bad, but man, he just keep taking these hits. Mega is definitely playing this much smarter now. Yeah, this is definitely looking a little bit tough all of a sudden.
Like, Mega's doing a very good job of playing second beat to how Zomba's moving around, and Zomba isn't putting up enough pressure right off the bat to slow down Mega's approach. Like, he's got to figure out a way to stop Mega from getting into position, because Mega's making all the right decisions with the buttons.
Saw that up smash call out once again. And definitely a tough spot, but you are able to find the stock you need, taking a game off Zomba. And hey, with a nice 2-stock too, that's a great way to answer back.
It's a good look.
It is indeed. All right, well, as we move forward here, we're going to be getting into our next match. Or not our next match,
Mega
our
with
next
the
game.
big water.
Hey, sometimes you need a drink, man, especially you take a game off Zomba. You know, you're feeling a little hype. You got to take a drink to just settle yourself down here a little bit. But here comes the R.O.B.
Hey,
when all else fails.
The Joker was looking kind of nice, so I'm definitely going to give props to that. But this is what has put Zomba on the map, figuratively and literally.
Oh yeah.
Seen a bit too many graphics with this kid's blue robot on it.
I mean, character's good, man. I've actually been messing with the R.O.B. again. My old main, I have a soft spot in my heart for this character. That's why I don't get into the hate. I think this character's sick, but it is what it is.
Character's silly, but, you know, character takes up a lot of space, and that's something that Ike loves to pick apart at.
Yeah, because as much as, you know, R.O.B doesn't necessarily have the rushdown factor that Joker has to kind of really give Ike a big problem right now. It's still going to be a tough time for Ike in general because of the plethora of tools and options that R.O.B has. But Ike, like you said, can pick him apart a little bit easier, especially when you compare it to Joker. And look at that, down air to the up air. And this is part of the problem about messing with characters, right, in your bracket run, is that you can give your opponent a little bit of momentum. And look at this, just continuing to tear into the R.O.B.
This is definitely a matchup where you have R.O.B's weight starts to become an issue, because there's a lot of situations where Ike has like two-piece combos he otherwise wouldn't, and this is not a character that you want having extra kill confirms.
Yeah, that is That is a big factor here, but there we go. Ooh, couldn't get the up air follow-up. That would have surely taken the stock. Should get it that time? They will. Okay, I do like the bait jump out as well. You know, just trying to see if they can force Mega to, you know, waste an air dodge. And they were able to get that going. Here we go, man. Zomba starting to get a little bit of momentum going. A dash attack or two, but they still got a lot of work to make up here.
I feel like as far as the momentum of the set is concerned, he's still got to find his bearings with the R.O.B. Mind you, R.O.B's a great character for doing that in quick fashion, but there is little time to waste.
Well, that's a good start there. It keeps the continuation with the laser. And falling down with the Nair, this is starting to get a little tough for Mega. He's got to find a way to get back on stage. This is a tough spot to be in. Down throw, yes. Oh, didn't get the first option they wanted, but I mean, a nice little mix-up on mash, I guess, from Mega.
Good hit with the laser, but the whiffed grab could mean disaster. The back air is met. Zomba not out of it just yet, but forced to the super high recovery. And again, Ike's speed.
Yeah, I would have maybe liked the attempt for Mega to just, hey, let's just throw an Aether up there, see if I can catch him up. Because worst case scenario, you land and you should be fine. Like, there shouldn't be a punish out of that from R.O.B being so high.
It's not a bad option. Definitely a bit of a rough call, kind of. You get one of those a set kind of thing. Otherwise, R.O.B like picks you apart.
Yeah. Whoa! No, this is a tough spot to be in. Get a quick draw on the stage. Does get a little bit of damage. Zomba is looking like they're in trouble, but does get the Nair to even things up. Game 3. We've had 3 Game 3s last stock scenarios, Hangman. Like, this just goes to show the quality of competition that Fusion has to offer.
Yeah, listen, guys, I said it earlier. We eating good tonight.
Yeah, we are, 100%. Okay, big damage. Oh!
Gyro really putting in the work for occupying the space for Zomba. It just leads the charge.
All right, let's see what happens here, though. Going to continue to put on some good pressure. 1, 2, 3.
The jab and nair pressure that comes out from both of these characters is eerily similar when you see them next to each other.
Yeah, kind of feel that. You know, they both got these wide sweeping nairs as well. Grab games mostly for positioning and just potential follow-up combos. Oh, this could be a bad spot here. Yes, are they gonna get it? No, great air dodge.
Oh, the light gyro hit into an uncharged laser. Either way, all these little hits add up into a Zomba W. He manages to take it from Mega 2-1.
You see Mega a little frustrated at the end there because they were playing so well. You want to be able to take games off top-level players like Zomba when you can and take sets if that's available, but fortunately just not going to be able to get to happen. But still, great gameplay. They shouldn't feel bad. They will be moving on to losers bracket, though, where they're going to be awaiting the winner of Tab Soda and Marcus. So if Mega keeps playing the way they're playing, they'll absolutely be in this top 8.
Yeah, and let's not forget that set, the tone of it was Zomba was against the ropes.
Yeah.
Like, the Joker was looking good, and Joker, I would say, has a winning matchup to Ike. If not, it's a very difficult, wishy-washy, even kind of matchup. It's one of those. But it was looking good until Mega turned up the heat, and it took the R.O.B playing down to the wire to win the set for Zomba.
Yeah, no, definitely a wild scenario for sure. And Zomba's actually been moving on to winners here against Beast. Beast actually beating Vivi not too long ago.
All right, so tonight's top 8 seeming to be interesting. It's, again, I brought this up at the beginning of the block, it's always that note of, will we see the usual? Will we see the Jackal Zomba? But you know, sometimes you want to see a deviation from that. Sometimes you want to see someone rise up. You want to see the boat get rocked.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. And hey, I mean, the boat does get rocked here every once in a while. I mean, we've seen it a few times, like Fusion 100. We had D-Dog go over Tweak twice, by the way. But you know what else can rock the boat? You can if you sign up for Collision. Or also, yeah, that too. Collision 2022. It's coming up soon, man. In 2 weeks. We were talking a little bit about it earlier. I believe registration ends tomorrow or tonight. I forget what it is. But do not miss out. First PGR event of the year.
Yeah, Collision 2022 is going to be massive. I'm going to be there. Skip's going to be there. We want you to be there.
Yeah, but outside of that, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. Do not go anywhere. We got more Smash Bros. Ultimate action coming at you in just a bit. Welcome back, everybody, to Fusion 104. And as you can tell, Yoshi's coming up to play here in just a moment. So I believe we are getting Pharaoh versus Cornball. Cornball, I forgot what Cornball's name is. I forget what they go by. It's like actually not their real tag. Hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
I feel like this happens a lot with Jersey Smash.
Yellow is their name. Yep, they're number 8 in Philly. And they used to be a part of Kansas City PR. Actually, really strong player in general. Me and my buddy actually took on him and MPG in doubles at Glitch Infinite. And yeah, he could play. He could play.
Okay. But can he play off against Pharaoh is the question.